Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the week ahead, December 8th through December 14th. Cancer, I do appreciate you showing up. I have a 4-card spread. I am using the Wild Reflections Tarot cards by Spell. I do usually get most of my card decks from Amazon, and some of my decks are specialty artist designed cards. And so if you have an artist that you really love that does tarot cards, I like to go to their site, their website, and do it that way, or Etsy. Etsy's a pretty cool way to get tarot cards as well. Thank you again for being here. Tune into your higher self, your intuition, whatever source of love and light that you seek to, that you call to, that you believe in. Great. I am looking for this first card to be the general energy for the week for the sign of Cancer. General energy for the week for the sign of Cancer. What can we give Cancer for them to be able to look ahead into the week, or maybe during the week you pop this open and you realize, oh wow, it's really relevant. The Hermit. And the Hermit is here as your general message for the week to let you know that it might be time for you to detach from the group, from society, from the family. It's not forever. It's time for you to go within, for you to take your time out to pray, to meditate, to journal. You need to go within because you need to find out your truth. There might have been a lot of hurry-scurry, harry-carry going on, and maybe within the group at large, you're confused. There's different messages, there's different truths running around, and you need to go within and find yours. This person sitting in a very traditional yoga posture, the lotus position. They have their hands in the prayer position, in the mudra, the Anjali mudra, and this is gratitude. This is heart-centered, light-seeking, and there's this figure 8 going on here, which is universal energy, calling that in, believing in whatever it is you believe in, but calling that into you so that you can be divinely inspired. The Hermit is just time for yourself. Maybe if it's just for a day or two, if you can allow it, even if it's an hour, maybe you need to get up early every morning and just hermit a little bit. It's going within. It's going away by yourself. It's drawing away from the general population and just being alone to seek your truth. That's your general message for the week, Cancer. The next message is looking for your obstacles. What are some obstacles, or what is an obstacle for the sign of Cancer? Something that they can work on letting go of this. In this week ahead energy, what is an obstacle for the sign of Cancer? Something that they can release, let go of. I've been talking about the full moon and how this is a great time to let go of things that no longer serve us. And your obstacle for the week ahead, Cancer, showing up as the Queen of Wands. This is very much Aries energy, fire energy. The Queen of Wands is, let me look at it. Let me share it with you in this aspect. Since we're looking for obstacles, going to give you some of the less attractive qualities of the Queen of Wands, because those would be the obstacles of this energy, and that is conceit, thinking that your way is the best way and your way or no way, selfishness, being a dictator, looking at things just from a very peculiar point of view, is like your way only, like I was saying earlier. The Queen of Wands as an obstacle could be, Cancer, are you doing a little bit too much being like I said, a dictator? I'm kind of feeling like Napoleon, or somebody that just is they're ruling over a group, but they're just being stubborn and not willing to change and not open to anybody else's ideas, and not being a very gracious leader, not being a very gracious individual, period. Being very obsessed with vanity and conceited and not seeing other people's beauty, because it's almost like that mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Only you. Just wanting to be the most beautiful, the most liked, the most leader oriented person in the room, and just being too obsessed with that. It's very fire energy, it's passionate, it's all of that, but this is showing up as what we could be letting go of. These are obstacles. If these are things that you don't have in your life, that you don't relate to, then let this reading go for someone that it does match up with. But for the sign of Cancer, Queen of Wands showing up in your obstacles. And so that is going to be not for everybody. The next card is the blessings. What can we focus on? What can Cancer be focusing on as the blessings? Things that are good, things that we want for the sign of Cancer. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles as a blessing is the earth energy. So it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, grounded energy, but it's an offer. It's a new beginning. It's a message. It can be a job offer. It can be a message of a new opportunity. It's a message of some kind in relation to anything in the physical realm. So it's our home. It's our bank account. It's a bonus from work. It is anything physical oriented, but it's just a beautiful, new, fresh start. Even if it's just like, you get a text message saying, hey, in January, there's going to be a new position open at XYZ. And so you get this message and it excites you. It livens you up. This is your blessing. Something is going to happen that is going to share with you or open up your mind to the possibilities of the possibilities. So this is exciting, Cancer. And the last card out, we're looking for a message from God for you, a message from the divine for you, a message from spirit for you, whatever it is you call that beautiful, benevolent source of love, whatever you think that is, this is the message for you from that source of love. For the sign of Cancer, death energy. What this is saying is there will be a transformation. There's no such thing as death because we just change form. We go from physical to spirit. We go from spirit to physical. We go from, working here to working there. It's a transformation. So it doesn't necessarily mean a physical death. I want to scare anybody ever with this card. It's just a card and it's just an energy, and it's the energy of transformation. Think science. There is no such thing as energy destroyed. Energy just changes form. It goes from water to steam. It goes from steam to ice. You know what I mean? It just changes form. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It just changes. So something is changing for you. This is your message. This is a higher realm message for the sign of Cancer. There will be a transformation occurring in your life. And Cancer, thank you for letting me do this reading for you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through, you know that I love your comments, your feedback. If you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, sharing, following, any way you interact with my channel on TikTok or YouTube is always appreciated. Thank you again, Cancer. Be blessed and be well.